On tonight's Chatty Man, Steve Jones and David Coulthard, Stephen Mangan and the one and only Rod Stewart. It's been. Prince William has been branded lazy for neglecting his air ambulance duties and heading off for a skiing holiday. Whoa. How dare people call William lazy? He does loads of stuff like, well, that hair doesn't comb over itself, does it? Why are people slagging him off for not flying the air ambulance? He's only away for a weekend. Surely anyone lost at sea could tread water till he got back. Come on. It was revealed tennis star Maria Sharapova failed a drug test at the Australian Open. Whoa. When I heard that tennis's sweetheart failed a drugs test, my first fear was that Sue Barker was back on the gear. It's the biggest scandal surrounding an Australian Open since Mrs Mangle did a Sharon Stone on Neighbours. It cleared Lassiter's. Everyone just ran. This is a real blow to the reputation of women's tennis, isn't it? Yes. Yeah, I'd barely recovered from Judy Murray's salsa on Strictly. It was proud. Judy, but that was proud. The good news is a couple of Maria's sponsorship deals have come my way, which I'm hoping to combine. See what they have? I'm hoping to combine them with my old ones. I'm doing the old pantless tennis girl pose in a nightdress from the anti-ringworm campaign. And finally, Kim Kardashian posted a completely naked selfie in the bathroom on Twitter to show off her post-baby body. Did you see it? Yes! I'm amazed she posted it on Twitter. I could have sworn her ass takes up way more than 140 characters. How many selfies do those Kardashian girls take? It's got to the point they only have to pick up the phones for Siri to go, "Are you going to get your tits out?" It's not fair, is it, though? When Kim strips off in a bathroom, she's applauded for her curves. Yet when I do it in a magnet showroom, it's an ASBO and a community service order. Yeah! Not fair. Not fair. What a lineup we have for you tonight. They are the presenting duo who've taken pole position as the faces of Channel 4's Formula 1 coverage. That's right, Steve Jones and David Coulthard will be making a pit stop on my sofa later. He's the brilliant star of the smash hit sitcom episodes and the owner of the sexiest tash on a TV detective show since Juliet Bravo. Yes, Houdini and Doyle, Stephen Mangan's in the house. But first, yes, I think he's sexy, and yes, I want his body. So wave your handbags and your glad rags in the air like you just don't care for the one and only Rod Stewart!
Oh, it's nice to see that suit again.
What?
You wore that last time I was on.
You liar.
Yeah, we did. We both had that blue on.
No!
Yeah, we did.
Are you saying I recycle?
Yes, you recycle. Nothing wrong with that.
No, what's this? Oh, can we talk through this?
The socks were a bit of a worry.
Yeah. They're like gay socks. Look at them.
Gay socks.
They are, darling.
You are the gayest man I've ever met.
Oh, shut up. And you know bloody Elwood. I find that insulting. Well, how you do? Let me get you a bloody drink. What do you fancy? Because you're singing later, aren't you? So...
I'm singing later. I'll have whatever you give me.
We've got a Jägermeister.
Oh, no. It's too gay for me.
No. Oh, no. Get your own axe. Oh, no, love. What's this? Oh, yeah, that's nice. Limoncello.
Yeah, do.
Yeah, have a bit of that.
Give us a bit of that.
You're on the bottle?
Yeah, give us the bottle.
What? Lovely. And remember, we drink responsibly here on Channel 4. Hey, we're lucky to have you because you're jetting off to Vegas, aren't you, next week?
Yes, indeed. I've been there 3 years now.
Yeah.
And I love every minute of it. Caesar's Palace, it's the best seats.
Yeah.
Best sound system, it's great.
Now, your old mate Elton John, he's got a residency in Vegas.
Yeah.
Do you get to hook up and meet with each other and all that?
No. He's we're obviously never there together. He plays separate, and we have Celine Dion, somebody else, and me, so we take it in turns.
Oh my God!
Talk about it. Look at the eye makeup on me, dear.
God. Is it true? No one's ever seen you and Bet Lynch in the same room. That weren't real leopard skin, was it?
No, of course not, it wasn't. That was around, I think it was around 1983, something
yeah,
like that.
everyone looked like that.
But
then,
talking about Elton, we have been in contact with each other a lot just lately. I've been emailing each other, bitching everybody out. So
oh, really?
Because our albums more or less came out at the same time, and comparing how the sales are, and
really?
I'm winning.
Because you used to be really competitive with him, didn't you?
We still are. Don't you worry about that, mate.
Yeah,
we still are. Yeah. Well, we text backwards to each other. How many albums I've sold, how many she's sold. And, you know, we're known as Phyllis and Sharon.
Really? Phyllis?
Oh, yeah, Phyllis and Sharon. Long John Baldry gave us that name.
Oh.
I'm Phyllis and she's Sharon.
Yeah.
And I've also got 8 kids, in case you're guessing.
But you're not just gigging in Vegas, you're gigging over here as well. What can we expect from this tour? I want to hear costume changes, pyrotechnics, twerking, flying around in an harness. I want the works.
Well, it's just great music, you know.
Yeah.
It's lively, it's very sexy.
Now, are you going to be playing your hits?
Of course.
And you're not going to, like, mess with them because, you know, they go and mix it all up. You're not going to have, like, a grime version of Maggie May and Sailing and all that. We don't want to hear them like we want to hear them, don't we?
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. I know, and people ask me this a lot, you know, if my idols were alive, like Otis Redding and Sam Cooke or The Temptations, I want to hear what made them famous.
Yeah,
I don't mind a couple of new songs here and there, but I want to hear everything that made them famous.
Yeah, yeah.
And I've known to give people what they want.
Yeah, yeah. Everyone's got their favourite Rod Stewart song. What's your favourite?
Well, you know, they're all my favourites because I always look upon, when you write a song, it's like you've given birth to a baby.
Yeah.
Because you've written it, you've kept it, it's personal, and then you put it out to the public to see how it does. And so they're all my kids, so I treat them all equally, I love them all equally.
Yeah, I'm welling up here, that was beautiful. Because some of these songs are like 40-year-old, don't they? 40 years old.
Maggie May is, yeah.
There must be some that you go, oh, bloody hell, do I have to sing this again? I mean, like, they are all classic, no, but there must be some you're like, oh, again. No, is there?
No, I hope there isn't. You know, it's not like you can go and see me every week. I only do it every 3 years.
No, I'm not.
The concerts that I'm talking about.
Oh, this is going lovely, isn't it? Well,
you are the gayest man I've ever seen.
Shut up! Shut up! Well, let's take a look at a clip of you doing what you do best. This is Rod in action in just a few of his greatest ever videos.
Well, I give my heart again, I know it's gonna last forever. Hot laid in your satin shoes, hot laid on your smelly at school, hot laid you're making me a fool. I love you, honey. If you want my body and you think I'm sexy, come on, sugar, let me know.
That's like that much of what we could have played. You've got so many hits.
Same haircut.
Yeah, you haven't you? You've never gone in with anything different.
No, I've tried it, but every time I try something different, it just goes, shoots back up again.
You've always been famous for your voice, and it's always sounded a bit pebble-dashed, hasn't it?
Yeah.
How do you keep it sounding like that?
Water is very important. Rest and vocal warm-ups before you sing. Other than that, a little rum and coke before I go on, and that's it.
Because you hit that I note in Please, don't you? Please! Ow! What about that?
Wow, I'm impressed. Straight off the bat, that was pretty good, mate.
How did you do yourself a mischief getting that eye?
Oh, every time I sing it, there's a mischief.
Now, how'd you get that high?
It is high, and I had to practice it a lot, a hell of a lot, because it's really up there.
Now, how rock and roll does it get on a Rod Stewart tour these days?
In the old days, it used to be pretty wild, you know, but obviously you don't get up to all that shit anymore.
Because there's a song on the new album called The Drinking Song.
Yeah.
And is half of that true?
All of it's true, yeah.
You lost your trousers in the... you woke...
Always.
You walked through a hotel foyer naked?
Absolutely. No, there's my underpants.
How did that happen?
I don't trust a man. I don't think there's a man here that has not taken his trousers off in public at some time.
Yeah, look at him, yeah.
There's always
He's
one.
not even wearing them now, you dirty bastard. So how did that happen? You just forgot your pants? You got your trousers?
No. We were all coming back on a tour bus, and we used to have these cloaks in the band, you know, if we come all sweaty.
Oh, yeah.
And so I took mine off and just walked through the hotel, and the whole band followed me in their underpants. And, of course, we weren't invited back, so...
Because you were banned from a Holiday Inn, is that right?
Yeah.
All over the world.
Yeah.
You weren't allowed in a Holiday Inn for 40
That's right,
years.
with the Faces, we were smashing them up. But there was a reason why we smashed them up.
Why?
Because we used to get treated so badly. They disliked us so much, especially in the Midwest of America.
Yeah.
So we thought, well, we'll throw some televisions out and smash the walls down. So we got banned, but then we started checking in as Fleetwood Mac. Because they weren't famous either at the time.
Yeah.
And the Faces were just getting famous,
Yeah.
you know.
You did all right for yourself when it came to the ladies. What was your most successful chat-up line? Because mine was...
You must know that.
No.
Hello, darling,
What's
what you
in
got
your-
in that basket? Hilarious, huh?
So you go, hello, what's in your basket? Did anyone fall for it? No, I don't bloody know.
Well, it was a lot. That wasn't, you know, not in the last 20 years, but I used to say that when I was in my 20s. Because it's so funny. So if someone goes, hello, darling, what you got in your basket? And it sort of catches them out and, you know, they give me a response. Fuck off.
I read somewhere that when you were a teenager, you used to dress up as a pilot and go round Heathrow.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah, it's true. It was when I
Rod, what were
was
you
in my
like?
20s. We were desperate to pull women, me and my mate Ewan. So we dressed, and he had a very posh accent, bless him. So we'd actually dress up with all the stuff and a briefcase, the black trousers, and make out we were pilots. And it worked!
When you're on tour, do you still do that thing where you kick the balls in the crowd?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
How does that... You know, we like people now being, you know, criminal injury lawyers and all that. No, seriously! Where there's blame, there's a claim.
Yeah. Well, I'm well insured. So,
Yeah, well, I know that.
But
you still kick them all in.
yeah,
and
but
say...
I'm very careful the way I do it. I don't volume like straight out because I'll kick them right up in the air.
Yeah.
So people can see them coming down.
Oh, right, and then it's their own bloody fault if they get maimed.
You know, being a Celtic supporter, it's funny. I played in Glasgow. I kicked a ball out, and a woman broke her finger, and she happened to be the Celtic women's goalkeeper. Once in a million chance.
How often do you get a game these days?
Oh, I mean, my right knee's packed up, so I've had to... No competitive football anymore.
Oh.
I play a lot, but no
Yeah.
competitive, you know, so I can't go sideways on my knee, which is...
You know my knee? You know my knee's gone because of my mincer's leg. Do you know about that? You know, people think I'm joking, but where I've minced all my life, that cartilage is totally, like, worn down.
Because of the concave leg?
Yeah, because of the concave leg.
Concave leg, I understand.
It's just like a little nub now.
Give me a walk.
Oh, no, because this you just...
No, I'm interested.
Well, it's just... like this. It grows... Oh, hey, what? No, it's not. I'm not that bad, am I? You are. I don't walk like that.
It's beautifully feminine.
I know. What's wrong with being feminine?
Absolutely, mate, absolutely. I'll drink to that.
Well, look, I had England legend Frank Lampard on here last year, and I whooped his ass in a penalty shootout. I don't know if you saw it. Do you want to take me on behalf of Scotland and see if you can do any better?
Oh, yeah, OK. What shoes? Are you going to wear those shoes?
Oh, no, I might just slip into something like a bit more sporty.
Are you really going to?
Yeah, there's a Chatty Man lost property box. Well, I'm going to get changed. You stay there. I'll be 2 seconds.
So I've got to play in these?
Yeah, well, have you brought your own kit?
Oh, go on,
All right,
go
you're
on.
playing against me. I ain't
All
gonna
right, dear,
bloody
go
do
on.
well. I'll just get changed.
What have I let myself in for here?
Come on, let's do this. Come on. Hey, do you think I'm sexy? Shit. Right, okay. Right, you got 3 goes, okay, love?
Right, darling.
Right, come on, let's go.
Okay.
Come on, then.
Come on in. That was a soft one.
I've got hot legs. I think something nearly slipped out when I did that sideways lunge. Right, come on.
Which side do you
Come
want?
on. Come on. Yeah. Two to beat. Which one's your dummy leg?
Come on, come on,
All
come on.
right, come on. Yeah! Get him! Get him! What's that?
Over there.
Oh!
Go on to the next one.
Hey, right, I've got to get this, right.
You draw even with me.
Yeah! I'm not losing anymore! Thank you so much, Rod!
Oh, we got to do this, we got to do this.
Yay! Give it up for Rod Stewart, everyone! And you're going to be performing for us at the end of the show, aren't you?
Yeah!
Yeah! There'll be more from the one and only Rod Stewart later. And don't go anywhere, because after the break, the very funny Stephen Mangan and the face of the Channel 4's Formula 1 coverage, Steve Jones and David Coulthard will be here. See you in part 2. Welcome back. The host of Channel 4's Formula 1 coverage, Steve Jones and David Coulthard, will be here in a bit, and there'll be more from the living legend that is Rod Stewart later. First, though, is the brilliant British actor who's given me more funny episodes than tequila shots on antibiotics. So give it up for the star of episodes and Houdini and Doyle, the wonderful Stephen Right, in Rod Stewart's honour, everyone who comes down the stairs,
Yes.
we play a Rod Stewart song.
OK.
What's your favourite Rod song?
I like The Killing of Georgie. Do you know that one? It's very sad,
yeah,
isn't it?
it's
There's
about a
story.
transgender person.
It is indeed.
Yes.
Yes, and I think it's not his full title, but I can't remember any of the lyrics, but it's great.
Yeah, yeah.
Love it.
Yeah, yeah.
He's great, isn't he, Rod?
Oh, I know. We all love a bit of Rod,
We all
don't
love Rod.
Because you actually used to be in a band, didn't you?
I did, yeah.
Yeah.
When I was at school.
Yeah.
So you've got to forgive me. It was a mess.
And they were called Arrogant.
They were called Aragon with silent T. I played the keyboards, and we released a little album called The Wizard's Dream, and we did one song called The Dragon, which was 15 minutes long.
Oh, that's not pretentious.
It was about the troubles in Northern Ireland.
Oh.
We had another song called Reflections of the Reaper. It was very upbeat. and
Yeah.
stuff. I had 2 keyboards. I put one there and one there, so I could do a bit of that. I couldn't play them, but I did that, a lot of that. It's pretty grim.
But the thing is, you've said on other TV shows
Yes.
that you'll never, ever find a copy of the album.
Oh, you're joking.
Why can't anyone get a hold of the album? Is it all pulped?
It's just we sold 4 probably, 4 copies, and it was a long time ago. It's in the 80s.
Well, on Chatty Man, we make dreams come true. Somehow we have managed to find the only copy.
I thought I'd burned them all.
No, we have got a copy of it here.
OK, 15 minutes, settle back,
No,
everybody.
no, it's not that. Have a listen to this. This is Aragon in action. And keep an ear out for Stephen on the keyboards. It's very subtle. Yeah, thank you. That's yeah. I thought the accompanying musical video was shit. That wasn't the video, was it? Just 2 Polaroids of you.
That solo was 8 minutes long. I'm glad you stopped it then.
No, it had a very different sound, didn't it? It was like an ice cream van reversing into a cymbal shop. Weren't it? Lots going on. How I like my music.
I can't believe you got hold of that.
I know, because you said, oh, you'll never find it. I've seen you on the other shows.
Yeah, they've all tried.
I got it on the dark web.
That's where it's going back to as well.
Wow. So what happened to Aragon? Did they split up?
We hit puberty and split up.
Oh.
Yeah, we discovered girls and good music.
Now, next month, you and Matt LeBlanc start filming the 5th and final series of episodes.
Well,
Why are you all jacking it in? I love that show.
I don't know if it's definitely the last one. It might be. You know, 5 is pretty good. You don't want people going, you're still doing that show, are you?
No, you're nothing worse than that.
There isn't. And so, 5 and, you know...
You still alive?
Yeah. And Matt's got his new gig doing Top Gear, so...
Yeah. How do you think Matt's going to get on? Is he a good driver? He is a good driver, isn't he? He's fast.
He loves cars. I mean, there he is, look, yeah.
Oh, God.
But he does. He's brilliant with cars, and he's very funny. He's naturally a really funny guy, so I think he's going to be a massive hit on Top Gear.
Has he presented anything before? Because I make it look very easy, don't I? I hate the second audience, honestly. I will change you, you know, like they do with juries. I will change you. Has Matt challenged you to go on the show?
He has, because he famously... Well, he got the fastest lap ever by a celebrity.
Oh, yes.
And he tells me every time I see him. And he's asked me to try and beat him. And, you know, how hard can it be? It's driving. Yeah. Press a pedal and you turn a wheel, surely.
What kind of a driver are you?
Terrible.
Really?
Yeah.
How many times did it take you to pass your test?
It took me two. Second time.
5.
Did you? I nearly hit Porsche the first time.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did. I pulled out too fast. This Porsche screeched to a halt. And he said, please get out of the car. And that was it. I had to pull over and park, went to get the bus back.
No! When they say get out the car, that's
it's not
pretty
good,
bad.
is it? It's not good.
Now, this Sunday night on ITV, you're in our screens in a new crime drama called Houdini and Doyle.
Yeah.
Now, listen, there's not exactly a shortage of good crime dramas on TV at the moment, so why should I make space on my Sky Planner for this one?
Because...
Why should I delete Homes Under the Hammer? Why?
Because...
Why?
Because it's got Harry Houdini in it, who's played by Mike Weston, escaping. He does all sorts of stuff, upside down in tanks of water. He's chained up, he's thrown into rivers, and I play a writer and I type a lot. Yeah. It's very, very exciting. It's the people who did House. You remember that Hugh Laurie series? Yeah. It's the same guys who wrote that. It's set in 1900 and it's, you know, really great period piece with all the, you know, great settings and costumes. And I have a magnificent moustache.
You do, you do. Because in the show, I mean, how much of that is real? Because they were busy mates, weren't they?
Yeah,
Conan
Doyle, and they did. They knew each other, yeah. And they a bit later than we make out. I mean, we've mucked around a lot with the... You know, it's not a documentary. We've mucked around with it. But Arthur Conan Doyle really believed in magic and ghosts and spirits in another world. And he really passionately believed this. And Houdini was completely the opposite. He thought anyone who was a medium or a psychic or a mystic was just preying on vulnerable people and should be shown up for the you know, charlatans they were. So they sort of clashed in real life about it. And Arthur Conan Doyle would go to Houdini's magic shows and he would say to Houdini afterwards, what you did was magic. That was actual magic. And Houdini says, no, it was just a trick. And Conan Doyle said, no, it wasn't. It was magic. He completely convinced that Houdini had some kind of special powers.
Are you a believer? Do you believe in the other side and the supernatural?
I don't really know.
Don't you?
No, I don't. I'm open to, you know, but I haven't seen anything myself that... I've never seen a fairy or a ghost or a...
we're back in the 70s. Well, let's have a look at a clip. This is Stephen on the case in the brilliant Houdini and Doyle.
Ha! I had an epiphany.
Do you know who the murderer is?
No, but I know
Then
how.
my epiphany trumps yours. Come on. We should have taken my car. It can do 14 miles per hour.
My Oldsmobile does 15, but trust me, this will be faster. We'll be there in less than 6 minutes.
You couldn't know that.
$100 says I do.
Sergeant, I need to speak to Sister Grace immediately.
All you need is to know she's safe and sound.
Listen to me. I think I know who the killer
You've
is.
got it figured out. You popped over at Baker Street. You saw Sherlock Holmes. Damn.
That was quite necessary, time being of the essence and all that.
How long did it take you to grow the moustache?
It took a while, and I didn't quite have long enough before we started filming.
Oh.
So the hair and makeup woman every morning had to get individual hairs, one by one, dip them in glue, and then stick them to my face, because I already had half a little moustache on the go. It took about an hour and a half to put in this extra, all this
So
extra
you didn't
hair.
grow it yourself?
I did.
A little
Eventually, it then got, you know, after it took me 6 or 8 weeks to get a proper... Well, I mean, when I went in, I said, what sort of moustache do you want? And they showed me a picture of Tom Selleck in Magnum. And they said, grow one of those. Yeah, that was the model for it.
Now, this year, it's the 90th anniversary of Houdini's death, so I wanted to pay tribute to him, as only Chatty Man can, by performing a death-defying escape act of my own, OK? Yes, that's right, because tonight I, the great Aldini, are gonna... is gonna face death by Lambrini. Are you up to be my glamorous assistant?
Yes.
Right then, come with me. It's time for me to face death by Lambrini. Here's how it works. You're going to put me in handcuffs and chains and lock me in this box, yeah? I then have got 60 seconds to escape before the box fills up with drinks from my globe. And I could drown. OK, put these chains on me. Handcuffs first, please.
Handcuffs first.
Please.
All right, handcuffs. I think I look like Tina Turner.
Oh, not that tight.
Oh, sorry.
Touch my skin.
Oh, gosh.
Oh.
You're right.
No. Itching.
I normally pay a lot of money to do this. You hold my...
Oh, they're cold.
You hold that. They're proper chains, aren't
They are proper chains.
Yeah. You're going to be all right in there?
Well, I don't know. Well, I am the great Aldini. I will escape.
You want to take some snacks or something?
No, 60 seconds. You just watch.
60 seconds, all
Now,
right.
that you're putting a proper padlock
It's
on there,
a
aren't
proper
you?
padlock.
OK, lovely.
That's the key. I'm going to swallow
No,
that.
no, don't. OK.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it. Right, put me in the box. I'm now going in the box. OK, now listen, Stephen.
Yes.
Not only will I get out of these handcuffs and chains, I will also try to escape from my T-Mobile phone contract.
The big
Stop,
ass.
clock, let's do this.
Starting the clock. 60 seconds. You all right, Alan?
I'm losing oxygen. Steve, get me out of here. I can't breathe. Steve!
Where?
Steve!
What?
Steve!
You all right, Alan?
Stephen, help!
You all right?
I can't get out! I've made a mistake! Help me! Help!
Don't try this at home. Oh, Alan? Alan, you all right? Alan? Seriously, Alan? Alan? I think we need to get him out of there. Alan?
Yeah, one sec. We just need to get that. Keys? Anyone got your keys? Mike, get that sorted, please. Guys, can we have a paramedic? Any paramedics?
Alan, are you OK? Alan! Get it open.
Where's Alan? I think we can go back up there.
Good luck with Houdini and Doyle. When does it start?
10:15 ITV this Sunday.
This Sunday. We'll go and watch it. It's fantastic. Give it up for the brilliant Stephen Mangan, everybody! Look at that. There'll be more from Stephen and the brilliant Rod Stewart later, but don't go anywhere because after the break, the stars of Channel 4's Formula 1 coverage, Steve Jones and David Coulthard will be here. See you in part 3. Welcome back. There'll be more from the incredible Rod Stewart in just a bit, but first, one of them's the fastest thing on 4 wheels, the other is the fittest thing on 2 legs. From Channel 4's Formula 1 coverage, it's David Coulthard and Steve Jones! It is a tune, isn't it?
Love Rod.
Welcome to Chatty Man.
Awesome to be here.
Lovely to see you again. You haven't been on before, have you?
I haven't, no.
No?
Wasn't famous enough until started hanging out with Steve.
Now, the new season of Formula 1 starts on the 20th of March with the Australian Grand Prix. Are we excited? And the first time ever, the whole season's going to be shown here on Channel 4. So are you excited about it?
Beyond excited. It's fantastic. It's great for Channel 4. It's great for me. I mean, I can't believe I've been offered my biggest gig so far. It's just fantastic, and just hanging out with this man is a dream come true.
Because you are going all over the world.
All over the world.
Champagne here, there and everywhere.
Champagne everywhere.
Are you repeating everything I'm saying?
Almost.
Yeah.
You got me.
Gotcha.
You got me.
No, now, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not the biggest Formula 1 fan going. No, seriously. What have I been missing out on all these years? And why is it big news that Channel 4's got it?
Well, we have an ex-F1 Grand Prix driver here, 13 wins. I think he's the man more than qualified. Blow this man's mind, David. Go for it.
Because the only thing I know... No, my mind!
It's late.
It ain't Babe Station, love. It's Chatty Man.
I understand.
Babe Man.
I've been stuck on a slot between 1 o'clock and 3 p.m. in the afternoon. I'm gagging to get on late night TV.
Yeah, well, there's nobody to sexually assault me, all right? Because listen, the only thing I know about Formula 1 is Bernie Eccleston, and the only reason I know about him is because he looks like me nan. He does, Winnie.
Yeah, you must have heard of Lewis Hamilton.
Yeah.
Oh, you do know about Formula 1,
Yeah,
Jensen
Lewis
Button?
Hamilton. How can someone so good at driving be so bad at dressing himself? Have you seen someone? I mean, look at that. It's like half shirt, half tabard. It's a shitard.
But he's on the cutting edge, you know? He's on the cutting edge of fashion, the cutting edge of everything, really, isn't he? So, I mean, if he's doing it, we'll all be doing it soon.
You can bet your bottom dollar.
We'll be listening to his album at some point.
Is he bringing out an album?
Yeah, he's recording.
No way.
Yeah, he finds inspiration pulling 5G at 200 miles an hour.
Oh, really?
This is true.
You're not pulling me pisser?
No, he's learning.
You would have been if I hadn't stopped you. Now, listen, Steve. Lewis Hamilton has won the championship for the last 2 years in a row. Who do you think's most likely to win this year?
I think the safe money would be on Lewis to do it again, but everybody's hoping, anybody who's a fan of F1, that the other teams can pull something together and Ferrari can compete once again.
Because us Brits have produced more world champions, haven't we? Is that right, than any other country?
We are good at motor racing, you're right. We're good at making the cars, we're good at driving the cars, and that, we don't... I think as Brits, we're all a bit shy to really celebrate when we're good at something. We should be... What is it? Singing from the rafters? Is that what you say? Jumping from the rafters? Doing something in the rafters.
Singing from the rafters.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's easy for you to say. We should be doing more of that and celebrating that, you know, we're good at motor racing.
We're good at something.
Yeah.
Now, Britain's produced a lot of great male racing drivers. We haven't ever had a female champ. Is it sexism, or I'm just putting this out there? Are men better drivers than women?
I'm not touching that. No, thank you.
Statistically, women are better drivers than men. Less insurance costs. Thank Thank you, ladies. Looking together with my
That's
girlfriends.
why I'm with Sheila's Wheels. Do you ever think we'll see a gay racing driver? Because there's 20 drivers in a race, and statistically, 2 of them must be bent. It's got to be statistically, hasn't it?
Yeah, Formula One's not sexist or against any, you know, whether you're gay, straight, whatever it happens to be. If you look at other sports, they are sexist. So if you want to play for Man United in the Premiership, you have to be a guy. You know, there's female football, but they don't mix together on the field. Where in motor racing generally, we've got women racing against guys. So we just put the helmet on, and it doesn't matter what you are a racing driver.
Yeah. What? That's beautiful. How hard is it to drive one of these cars? I mean, what's in your head when you drive it? Is it true they talk to you?
Yeah, we've got people in our ears telling us, go faster. Oh, there's a nice suggestion. I've been told that before in a race.
Yeah.
Go quicker.
You must get angry at that.
I normally go back on the radio and say, oh, there's an idea I hadn't thought of.
Oh, so even at that speed, you've been sarcastic?
Yeah, of course. Oh, there's lots of straights. When you're on the straights, you just have to sort of look around, take in the scenery. We go to some beautiful places, you know, Italy and Spain, and some beautiful scenery.
You're lying. Oh, piss off. You will see it like this with a rough guide.
What do you do on the straight? You're not sitting on the straight going like this. You're going... Actually, it's really quite easy because we only have 2 pedals.
Yeah.
Throttle and brake. So, loud pedal.
Yeah.
And stop if you get scared. Gear levers on the back of the steering wheel. And a clutch is there. So once you get going, you never take your hands off the wheel.
Yeah.
Other than to...
Yeah. Now, the biggest, most famous race in Formula One is the Monaco Grand Prix.
Indeed. Yeah.
And the Monaco Grand Prix always looks so glamorous on the telly. What's it like for the drivers? Is it all yachts, party, champagne, women? What is it? Tell me everything. Is it like that?
It is very glamorous. It's the jewel in the crown. It's the one where all the sponsors want to go. It's the one the drivers want to win at. It's been on the calendar as a race since before the Formula One World Championship started as we know it. So, you know, Prince Rainier has sat with... Well, he was married to Grace Kelly, movie stars from the States, and, you know, all the great drivers of the past have competed there and won there. So it is dead glam.
Because in the 70s, the drivers, they were like party animals, weren't it?
Yeah,
Who was that one that shagged 33 air hostesses in one go?
James Hunt, yeah.
James
He
Hunt.
used to have a badge on his race suit, his proper race suit, that said, sex, breakfast of champions. You'd never get away with that nowadays. But he used to take a puff on his cigarette, blow it out, put the helmet on, the smoke would be coming out over the top of the visor, and he would get ready to start the race. And a lot of those guys, they knew that they were living in a very dangerous time, and there was a lot of fatalities. So, you know, they had to get one in the morning before going to the track, because they might not be there at night.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's extraordinary.
Now, it's on Channel 4. Can you sort me out tickets to get to Monaco?
Yes, your man.
Done.
Really?
You want a ticket?
Yeah!
How many do you want?
Yeah, 2. Yeah.
Anybody else? Anybody else want tickets?
Yeah!
You're all coming to Monaco!
Yeah!
And if you look under your seat, there's an F1 Grand Prix car there for every single member of the audience.
We'll take a break there, boys. But don't go anywhere, because after the break, the amazing Rod Stewart will be performing live, and we'll be holding the first Chatty Man Grand Prix right here in the studio. See you in part 4. Welcome back to part 4. Look who's still here. It's only Formula One's David Coulthard and Steve Jones. And look who else is here. It's only Stephen Mangan. Bravo! And Stephen's mate, Matt LeBlanc's hosting Top Gear. Dave, have you got any tips for him if he goes on Top Gear and goes round that track?
You haven't done it before?
No.
Well, as you say, it can't be that difficult. It's just driving a car. But the key is in the braking.
Right.
That's where the lap time is. It's not an acceleration, because everyone, when they go flat out, can accelerate at the same speed.
Right.
So if you get the braking right, that's where you gain the lap time.
OK.
Now, the first race of the new Grand Prix season is in Australia next weekend, but I'm proud to announce that tonight we're going to be holding the first Grand Prix in Channel 4's history right here in the Chatty Man studio. Oh, yes. yeah. Are you up for it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Right, let's do this! Now, the winner will be the first one to complete 10 laps of the Chatty Man track. David, you'll start in there because you're a professional, OK?
OK, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
I've just seen myself. I look like Crazy Frog. Right, OK. Gentlemen, start your engines, yeah? Let's go! We have to reveal our winner. There's been a steward's inquiry. The winner is Steve Jones!
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Take it.
Thank you.
Second prize is Stephen Mangan.
Oh, yes.
There you go.
Thank you.
And third was David Coulthard. Come on, my love.
It wasn't you.
No, it wasn't you. You take it.
Thank you.
There you go. Look at that. That's it for tonight's show. A massive thank you to Stephen Mangan, David Coulthard and Steve Jones. Of course, the one and only Rod Stewart. On next week's show, I'll be joined by the stars of E-Force, The Aliens and All Saints will be here for an exclusive chat and performance. But now, with Hold the Line, it's Rod Stewart!
Hold on, we just have to hold on. We don't have to cry, no, not tonight. I know lately everything seems crazy. People walking by, just getting by. And I just wanna rest my head and lay down with roses in our bed. They say heaven can wait. You and I will survive. Sometimes we're lost in a string and our hope is far away. Hold the line, we'll survive. So let's just smile to the rain, to the heartache and pain. Hold the line, we'll survive. We'll survive. We'll survive. We'll survive. Slow down, we just have to slow down. Now it's becoming fast, way too fast. Another great day, Technicolor save me, painted in the lost and astray, and our hope's far away. Hold the line, hold the line. So let's just smile to the rain, to the heartache and pain. Hold the line, we'll survive, we'll survive. Hold on, we just have to hold on. We don't have to cry. No, not tonight. I know lately everything seems crazy. People walking by, just getting by. Sometimes we're lost and astray, and our hopes far away. Hold the line, we'll survive. So let's just smile to the rain, to the heartache and pain. Hold the line, we'll survive. We'll survive. Thank you very much.
Welcome to Alan Carr, Chatty Man! Yes! What a lineup we have for you tonight. He's a comedy legend and the creator of chat show god Alan Partridge. Yes, Steve Coogan will be here in just a minute.
A40 westbound, don't even think about it. Chock-a-block.
The newly reformed All Saints will be chatting, performing and playing Never Have I Ever with me later. What did you do?
Cried like a baby.
And he's the star of The Brilliant Catastrophe and the funniest man on Twitter. Yes, Rob Delaney will be dropping by.
Kill me! I'm so ugly! Put me out of my misery! Kill me!
And Michaela Cole and Michael Socker from E4's hit new drama The Aliens will be beaming themselves onto my sofa.
They've got bigger willies, haven't they?
That is
that's
true.
that's a special power, I think, in itself.
But before all that, oh my God, what a week it's been. Matt LeBlanc caused outrage while filming for Top Gear and donutting a car by the cenotaph. I don't pay my TV licence for this sort of behaviour. If I'm honest, I don't pay me licence fee at all. But my point is still a valid one. When I saw that car swerving around with smoke billowing, my first thought was that George Michael was now driving for Uber. Did you see all those curly black tyre marks he left at the foot of Big Ben? Did you see that? Yeah. Major Tim Peake ain't going to know what to think from space. He's going to look like Big Ben suddenly grown pubes. What? What did you all make of the budget? Do you have a good one? Yeah. He froze prices on alcohol and petrol. Well, that was... Yeah! And that was a relief, because some of the stuff in my Globe is technically both. It's win-win for me. Apparently, Osborne was worried if he put fuel up, he'd be accused of using motorists as a cash cow. And there's a mental image I could have done without. Jeremy Clarkson being milked. He came down on celebs who avoid tax. Yeah. Quite right. And before you start, we only filmed this show in the Cayman Islands because the dry heat is good for me athlete's foot. Thank you. Thank you for coming all the way to the Cayman Islands. Lovely. People complain about austerity, but we're all in it together, aren't we? We've all got to do our bit. I've read that many MPs are cutting costs by switching to own brand rent boys. Did you know that? That's what I heard. It's Rob Delaney and the stars of E-Falls the Aliens will be here in a bit. But first, he went from hapless chat show host to Hollywood fame and has been on the tastiest TV trips since Nigella's Special Brownies. Give it up for Steve Coogan!
Well, let me get your drink.
Oh, Sunny D, that'll do me perfectly.
Oh, that's lovely, Sunny D.
That's part of my health regime. In a wine glass, so I can pretend it's alcohol.
Yeah, why not, love?
Yeah, lovely.
Now, listen, I was talking about Top Gear a minute ago.
yeah.
You love cars, don't you?
Yeah, I've been on it 3 times. Yeah.
What did you make of them donutting round the cenotaph? Was you outraged?
I was outraged.
Was you?
Outraged. Outraged.
Yeah.
That's it, I was just outraged.
Right.
I mean, that probably was inappropriate.
But the thing is, they were saying, oh, we didn't know it was there. But it's been there for 96
Yeah.
years. I mean, it ain't like a pop-up cenotaph, you know what I mean? Oh, that used to be a bank. Oh, you know, it's been there. It's pretty bloody big.
Yeah.
30,000 people signed for Alan Partridge to be the new host of Top Gear. Didn't you miss a trick, him not signing up for it? He would have been great, wouldn't he?
He would have been great, but we're doing plenty with Alan, and if you there he is. No, yeah, but I mean, you'd have to write comedy every week, and it's like because people think I just put Alan's wig on and then I'm immediately funny. But I'm not, as you can see. You have to write it, and it'd be a lot of work. And
yeah.
You know, and I mean, I do like cars, but I always feel a bit self-conscious about it. You know, I mean, about liking fast cars, it's a bit naff, isn't it? Yeah.
I'm not into cars.
No, I mean, the thing is, when I'm so embarrassed about it, what I do is I hide car magazine inside a pornographic magazine.
Now, this year, Alan Partridge is celebrating 25 years in this business we call show. Why has the character of Partridge endured? What's the secret of his success?
I don't know. I think because people don't hate it, even though because he's a bit of an idiot. But people do sort of like him as well, and they sort of don't want, even though he says silly things and he's insulting sometimes. He's not malicious. He's also very British, and I think the British like sort of we like triers. We don't like people who are very, very successful. We like people who try and nearly get there but fail.
Yes, that's it. Like Eddie the Eagle and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. And
yeah.
also, we always celebrate Dunkirk rather than D-Day, which was a retreat.
Is that true?
Well, yeah, we all got the boats and I wasn't there. I really wasn't there.
I think one of the reasons Partridge lasted so long is that there's a bit of Partridge in everyone, isn't it? Would you say that's true?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Have you seen the accidental Partridge hashtag on Twitter?
I have seen it, yeah. It's people do sort of very Partridge-like things.
Yeah.
Actually, Obama was on it, President Obama, not because of anything he said, but because he was standing in a Partridge-like way. He had his foot up on the desk like this, and he was pointing with his fingers like double gunning like this. And it was just a photograph of the president like that, and they said that was very Partridge-like.
Would you mind reading them out?
OK, shall I say who they're by?
Yeah.
Chris Evans. A40 westbound, don't even think about it. Chock-a-block.
I can't believe that one from Eamon Holmes.
Eamon Holmes. Lights out in bed and the phone rings at 2:30 a.m. Jeremy Kyle calling to see if I'm awake. Well, I blooming well am now, Jezza.
This Kanye West one, that's my favourite.
Exes can be mad, but just know I never let them play with my ass. I don't do that. I stay away from that area altogether.
That's a very Partridge.
Yeah, I do not let them do that. Yeah, no, never.
Now, Alan's currently on our screens in Series 2 of the brilliant Mid-Morning Matters on Sky Atlantic. Is it a piss take or a homage of local radio? How do you see it yourself?
It's sort of a bit of both, because I sort of like local radio. I think it's really good that these people, you know, whenever I'm driving up and down the country, I always tune into the local radio stations. It's often the people that phone in. It's just the only company they've got is someone to chat to them.
Yeah.
And so that's what Alan's a bit like that. So it's a bit of both. Yeah.
Because I'd like a Radio 2 show on a Saturday, and like you'd talk about like phone-ins, it'd be like immigration or Syria. No one would do anything. Yet you'd say, do you put jam or cream on a scone? Oh, please. Honestly. Do you know what I mean? That's what it was like. Chill out. Anything like, you know, anything...
Well, I mean, one of his phone-in questions was, how often should you wash your towels? Yeah. Interesting questions. Interesting.
Now, the series is out on DVD, so let's take a look at one of my favourite clips from the series. This is Alan ranting about self-service tills in the brilliant Mid-Morning Matters.
Clement Rowe, thank you for coming on the show and sharing with us your dulcet tones.
He does. He has got a nice voice.
Yeah,
it's like one of those self-service checkouts at Tesco's. Unidentified item in bagging area. Remove item from bagging area. Rescan item. Please wait for assistance. All right, shut up! Shut up!
Only if you scan the items in a slovenly way. You know, bag it, scan it, then leave it alone. It's when people continuously fiddle with bagged items when scanning new ones that the computer quite rightly thinks, this guy's an asshole. Clement, final word on history?
History is the greatest story one can tell, because it never ends.
Yeah, not for me.
As well as Partridge, is it true you're doing the trip again?
Yes, we're doing another one.
You jammy son. How do you get... We love the trip. How do you get that job?
It is the easiest job I do. We just turn up, there's no scripts, we make it up as we go along, we eat fantastic food, and we just go around to all these beautiful places, and we try and be funny, and the unfunny bits they cut out, and the funny bits they keep in. There you go, Bob's your uncle.
And, of course, the impressions you do with Rob. Now, you must sit there for hours doing your Michael Caine and Roger Moore to each other. Doesn't it ever get on your tits?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it does. Rob doesn't go around doing impressions quite as much as he does on the trip. I don't mind doing them as much as I pretend to mind doing them on the trip.
Yeah.
So, and we do sometimes, before we do a take, we say, what should we do? Who should we do we haven't done before? And we can't think of anyone, then we end up just doing Michael Caine again.
Because the thing is with impressionists, I find they are... I went for dinner once. It was like a dinner party, and there was one there. But they shoehorn them in.
Yeah, I know.
He goes, oh, I won't say his name, but he goes, oh, I wonder what Chris Eubank would say if he wanted bread. And we're like, well, who gives a shit? Well, what?
No, you should just say if you want to do an impression. Like, I want to do an impression, please.
Just say it.
I actually can do... I just thought of someone I've done before. Because I think who and I think I'm going to do it in the next trip is I can do quite a good Billy Connolly.
Oh, right, go on then.
Because Billy Connolly talks like that. Why did they do that? Do you know, where is that? They do that like that.
Yeah.
And talks about his wee Willie.
Yeah.
Do they? Way.
Because, you know, I've been working on some impressions myself.
Yeah.
So if you're thinking of ditching Rob, you know, for the trip, then I'd love to come along and audition for you. Is that OK?
Yeah, let's hear some.
I'll audition. Waiter!
Wow. This is almost like you planned it.
I know. There you go.
Shall I sit at the table, I suppose?
Yeah, I might move forward a bit.
Let's move this over there.
OK, I'm going to do some impressions. See if you can guess who they are, OK? Hello, and welcome to Loose Women. On today's show, we're going to talk about menopause and feminine dryness. Who's that?
Janet Street Porter.
Janet Street fucking Porter. That was still there.
That was quite good.
Shut up, George. Shut up, Bungle. Where's Rod Delaney?
You see, what you should be doing is like going... Hoo-hoo! Talking about that, you see.
That's not, dude, that's not.
Yeah, what's he talking about? That's not right.
Crap, that's crap.
It's not, it's zippy. That's George. Hello, that's Bungle.
Oh, yeah. But the thing is, with my zippy, it can turn into Felicity Kendall. Oh, Margot Jerry, the cows have eaten the cabbages.
You're scaring me.
That's Felicity Kendall, wasn't it, kids? Have you seen the good one? I must stop watching UK Gold. I mean, why don't you do women?
I don't know, because... I did Mrs. Thatcher on Spitting Image when Steve Allen wasn't there. So I had to copy his.
She's got that.
She speaks like that, you know, does it like that, and then sounds like a man.
Spot on, yeah.
But it's funny when you do impressions. So you just find some you can do and some you can't, and then you find little tricks to do it. Like, I mean, Ronnie Corbett, I just sort of probably watching Rob do his. You know, you learn how to do it, you know, by, you know, and by the way, and you sort of, you know, you pick up the little tricks along the way, you know, learn a little phrase. Laugh.
Now, I've done jokes about celebrities in my monologue, then. I've met them maybe at Pride of Britain Award or something like that, yeah, and they're giving you, like, evils and shit. Have you done any, like, impressions and you've bumped into people and they've, like, got the arse with you?
Oh, well, I did this film recently. I did this film in America with Richard Gere.
Get him!
And we had a... he punched me.
No way.
Yeah. It was a fake stage fight, and I was supposed to dodge, and I didn't dodge quickly enough, and he went smack right on my cheek and gave me a black eye.
Shit.
So, yeah. And he... But the thing is, I did an impersonation of him in the first series of The Trip with Rob Brydon.
Yeah, you did that thing looking in the distance.
I said he looks in the distance when he talks sometimes.
Yeah.
Anyway, and he came up to me afterwards and went, I saw that thing you did in The Trip. You think I'd let you get away with that?
Really? My God!
I think he was joking.
Yeah. When's it out, this thing?
Oh, it'll be out next year. It's called The Dinner.
The Dinner?
Yeah, and I play Richard Gere's younger, more attractive brother.
Yeah. Awkward. In your next film, you're going to be playing a gay who's married to Paul Rudd.
Yes.
Now, why are you doing this? Why's it called First Straights to Gay Up? I think it's bloody cheek. You're taking food off my table. Because I had Tom Hardy on here, and he's playing Elton John in the new film. I'm like, hello, I am so Elton John, and I... Can you think of anyone? Saturday.
Well, actually, doing that, you should play Tommy Cooper.
I just keep missing out on these roles, which I was born to play Elton John. And it's that, glasses, hair's a bit suspicious.
Yeah.
So what sort of gay are you going to play?
All I know is that Paul Rudd is the more restrained gay.
Yeah.
And I'm a bit more colourful, shall we say.
Oh, OK. Yeah.
A colourful, more outgoing gay. Probably more in your field. You
come on here for research?
Yes.
That's lovely, lovely.
Yeah.
Do you mince? Because we had Rod Stewart on here and I was, like, teaching him how to mince. Because I've minced all my life, you know me.
No, but I tell you what, what I have done, because I used to do this female character called Pauline Carr.
Oh, yeah, Pauline Carr.
And I actually was taught to walk by Bruno from Strictly. Bruno taught me to walk like a woman. He said, Steve, you look great, but you walk like a bloke. He said, you have to walk like this. And he taught me how to walk. He said, you put one foot in front of the other, you walk like this and swing your hips and tummy in and tits out. And you walk like this. Yeah. And then he said, and now you've learned all this, all I want you to do is walk along, but just think inside your head, I want you to fuck me.
So that's what you're thinking as Pauline Carr?
So he helped me to do that, yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that's Bruno.
Here, good luck with everything and good luck with the rest of Mid-Morning Matters. When's it on again?
Next Tuesday, 10 o'clock, Sky Atlantic.
And it's the final one, isn't it?
It's the final one, but it is available on Sky on this thing called Box Set, which isn't a box set. It's called Box Set.
Whatever next. Give it up to Steve Coogan, everyone! Check out the star Rob Delaney and Michaela Cole and Michael Soccer from E4's The Aliens will be here later, but don't go anywhere because after the break I'll be talking bust-ups, breakups and comebacks with the newly reformed All Saints. See you in part 2.
Welcome back, Catastrophe star Rob Delaney and Michaela Cole and Michael Socker from E-Falls. The Aliens will be here later. First, though, I never ever thought they'd take my booty call, but they're here tonight because they know where it's at. So wave your cargo pants in the air like you just don't care. And all rise for All Saints! What's that in the back?
It's fashion, Alan.
Oh, is it? Oh, hello. I wouldn't know. Now, how excited are you to be on the sofa at last?
Really
excited.
Really excited.
We fit so nicely on it, don't we?
Perfection, perfection. Because there must have been dark times in the past when you thought you might never, ever get close to me. Do you know what I mean?
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
So how blown away are you by the reaction you've had to your comeback? Because everyone is creaming the drawers.
Oh my God, my son's
Serious?
someone over there is definitely doing that.
I know. Everyone's been so excited.
It's been wonderful. We've been so, like, blown away ourselves. And we're just, like, taking each day and appreciating it and loving everyone that's been supporting us. It's been amazing.
Well, I'm going to get you a drink, and while I'm doing that, let's hashtag Throwback Thursday this shizzle and remind ourselves of why everyone loves a bit of All Saints. Are nearly 20 years old. Can you believe it?
Oh, God.
But that is true, love. But they're still good. They haven't aged.
Yeah, we have, but...
Now, listen, I don't want to get all Jeremy Kyle on your asses, but back in the day, there was a lot of fighting in the All Saints camp. We all know about that, don't we? What sort of stuff did you used to fight about? Come on.
There were no real, like, fights.
Yeah.
Just
Let's actually do it like Jeremy Kyle.
OK, go on. You go on now. Hang on, let me take my tea.
Shut it! So how bad did things get?
Too many teeth to be on Jeremy Kyle.
No. So tell me, what did you row about? Tell me.
Any old shit. Sorry, is that not Jeremy Kyle?
Unbelievable.
Cargo pants.
Cargo pants.
We were just hungover, so we just fight.
We do that a lot, don't we? What are you doing? Oh, my God! I love the way you use my tits to get yourself up. She used my tits. So now, I know we're joking about the row and stuff, but how bad did it get? Did it get like, well, tell Nicole I ain't speaking to her and all that? She was a bit flat during the chorus. Was it all like that?
She didn't say it to my face, not to someone else.
Oh, I see.
We're very honest with each other, that's the thing.
But we didn't take the honesty very well back then. That's what it was. Yeah. And understandably so. We were, like, so young.
Yeah.
And now we're honest and it's cool.
How long do you think the reunion's going to last? Are you willing to... Have you got, like, a year plan, 5-year plan? Do you want it to go on and on?
We didn't even have this planned.
No,
it's just like...
Really?
Yeah, we didn't even plan this.
And now we've got a tour in October.
A tour?
A tour!
Oh, my God, I'm so there. I'm so there.
You're performing your new single for us later, but if you haven't seen the video yet, we've got a sneaky peek of it here to whet your appetite. This is All Saints in action in the brilliant One Strike.
And with one strike, my world lights up in a fire. I call it a sign. Don't need hindsight. I'll make my emotions clear and then disappear.
Now, at the end of the video, you drop a Parker on the floor. Now, call me Juliet Bravo, but is that you throwing shade at a certain Parker-wearing singer of Oasis called Liam?
It is.
Yeah, OK, good for you. Honestly, I'm loving it.
I'm glad you noticed.
Yeah, oh yeah, nothing gets past me, love. I'm like Jessica Fletcher on that bike. Da, 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 da. Now, papers have said the song's about yours and Liam's divorce, but that's not entirely correct, is it? It's about a particular phone call, isn't it?
Yeah. A phone call that I made to Shaz when I was away, when all of this happened. And she just took it all in and just worked her magic and just wrote the song. And I didn't even know. And I was singing along to it months later. And she went, you know, when you spoke to me, and I told you, I just went, oh my God. And it was quite heavy.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Now be Jeremy Cole.
No, I know. Shut up! Put something on the end of it. And how spot on? Did she get it right?
She got
you
it.
were
She
thinking?
always gets it. Always gets it. And that was it. She's a clever girl. She's a clever girl.
And what does Liam make of the song?
He loves it.
Really?
It's his favourite song.
Oh. Really?
Really?
Oh, my God! So, because the lyrics are quite raw, how are you feeling now about the situation? Have you picked yourself up and moved on, girlfriend?
With the help of a little help from my friends.
Yeah, she's good.
She is.
She's
I'm
fine.
really good.
She's good.
Really good.
Also, always were the most rock and roll girl group going, but I want to find out just how rock and roll you were, yeah, with a little game. Are you up for that?
Sure. Yeah.
OK, well, let's do this. Let's play Never Ever. Right then, girls, here's how it works. You know that game, Never Have I Ever? Well, this is the All Saints version. We're going to play in a bit of the video for your song, Never Ever, and I'm going to ask you lot who's done the thing in the song. If you've done it, you have a shot and tell us the story, and whoever's got the least drink left at the end is the winner. Have you got it?
Got it.
All right, then, can we please have our first Never Ever?
Never, ever, ever, ever.
Trash the hotel room. Yeah, you drink. Have you ever trashed a hotel room?
Oh, God.
Oh.
Have you?
Never.
That time with all the fire extinguishers.
Yeah.
You were there.
You had to be reminded about...
I didn't. No,
So
you
what,
weren't there. I wasn't
what
there.
happened? What happened?
I wasn't there.
What hotel did you smash up?
It was in LA, wasn't it?
It was KG's bedroom.
It was our producer KG's bedroom.
Yeah.
And he'd gone out, and we decided to make it look like...
There was nothing in it.
Yeah. So we put everything in the lift and sent it down to reception.
That's so
That was a long, long, long time ago.
Our next Never Ever, please.
Never, ever, ever, ever.
Had a wardrobe malfunction on stage.
Yes.
No, it was
What
bad.
happened? What happened? Was it like Janet Jackson? Did you have a tit out?
Shaz used to wear this piece of leather that was just across her chest and had loads of strings at the back to tie up. And I think she's come. I remember you come on stage because it took so long, and you were like, you came on, you were like, my top's not done up properly, and it was a malfunction. Yeah. And I think
But you never saw. You never saw anything.
I think it's come out a couple of times.
Your boob has come out.
Yes.
Will it come out on this next tour? Can you? Is that an Alan Carr exclusive? It might pop out. You might be lucky. You might see tits. You might. Our next Never Ever, please.
Never, ever, ever, ever.
Forgotten the lyrics to my own song. Oh. Who's the worst for forgetting? Really, what have you forgotten?
We were performing at the O2 a couple of years back, and I managed to forget that entire first verse of Pure Shores. And it wasn't coming. I was staring at the girls. They were just looking at me like, ah. And then, so I just went, oh, sorry, I'm nearly 40.
You said that. I'm sorry, I'm nearly 40.
Yes, she did.
But the tour's going to be much better, I promise.
And that's never ever, please.
Never, ever, ever, ever.
Embarrass myself at the Brit Awards.
Yeah.
Chastity, how does this man know about it? What did you do? What did you do?
Cried. Like a baby.
Why?
Because I'm a bit like that.
Oh, was it all like snot bubbles and like...
No. Not far off, darling,
my
not
God.
far off.
I got off with, tried to get off with Take That.
Actually, there was one time we were at the Brits and we saw you backstage and you'd burnt your bum. You'd come back from holiday
yes, you
and you were
came back
showing
from
us
holiday.
pictures of your burnt
Yeah, I know!
So you need to drink it.
Drink.
Yeah. You're all gonna... It's coming out! And so, the most rock and roll member of All Saints is Shaznay! Good luck with the tour. Good luck with the album. When's it out again?
April 8th.
April 8th. And you're going on tour as well.
No,
Coco, GAY. Go
All of
and
that.
see him. And you're coming back later to perform at the end of the show.
Yeah. Later, yes.
But until then, give it up for All Saints, everyone! Thank you, girls. There'll be more from the girls later, and Michaela Cole and Michael Socker from E4's The Aliens will be here later, but don't go anywhere, because after the break, I'll be talking to one of the stars of the brilliant Catastrophe when the very funny Rob Delaney drops by. See you in part 3! Welcome back! The amazing All Saints will be performing in a bit, and Michaela Cole and Michael Socker from E4's The Aliens will be here later. First, though, he's the funniest man on Twitter, an award-winning sitcom star and a stand-up whose tours are always a sellout. Doesn't sound like much of a catastrophe to me. It's Rob Delaney!
Just get ready for
Work. I love it.
That is some hot stuff.
Thank you. Listen, do you want a drink, my love?
Sure, yeah, I'd take a...
What do you fancy?
What do we got here? I'll take a Coca-Cola.
Oh, no, it's Tizer.
Oh, good Lord. Let's see what it is.
What's wrong with Tizer?
I don't even... I'm American. I don't know what that is, but I'll drink it.
Now, you're on with Sharon Organ, weren't you?
Yeah, last time for Catastrophe.
Yeah. Because you came on, weren't it? The first series, massive hit, and then you had to quickly write a second series, didn't you?
They did ask us to make a second one, lickety-split.
Yeah,
And we did. Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah, we almost had to be hospitalized at the end of the second one because we made it very quickly.
And the first one was about how you met, and then the second series were you struggling with kids and married life and keeping the passion.
Yep.
At the end of series 2, spoiler alert, Rob found out Sharon had been...
Had maybe been. She didn't know if she had, and it was up to us to maybe try and find out. But then, wouldn't you know it, the series ended. So we'll have to find out.
Oh, a little cliffhanger.
Yep.
How autobiographical is Catastrophe?
Sharon and I have worked out that it's about 49% true.
Oh, okay.
So that way we have cover to say, like, no, that totally didn't happen. That's in the 51%, you know, when people complain to us about appropriating their personal stories and stuff. We're like, no, we made that up. You're crazy.
And you've got 3 boys. How many times a day do they do stuff that you think, oh, that would go great in the show?
Honestly, not too often, because if you saw in series 2, we don't do too much wacky kid stuff. The kids are more like a, this is terrible to say, but like a stressor on the parents. So it's just about the way kids just tear your soul asunder and piss on you and leave you to die, you know, next to the railroad tracks. But you had Coogan is on the show today, which is amazing.
Yes.
And my kids do like to do a little Partridge impression, my 3-year-old and my 4-year-old, because my wife and I watch Mid-Morning Matters. We watch each episode like 3 times.
Yeah.
And so my 3-year-old and my 4-year-old have heard us say many times, there's this one commercial where he goes, middle of the morning? You bet. Middle age? Maybe. Middle of the road? No way. And, my wife and I... Thanks. My wife and I do that, I would say, maybe 20 times a day. And so now my children do it all the time, which it's really fun to hear a 3-year-old little American kid do like, baby. That brings me great joy.
So, do your kids speak American or English?
My 4-year-old totally has an American accent still, and we came here almost 2 years ago. My 3-year-old, Cockney taxi driver.
No way!
Absolutely. In fact, I was FaceTiming with my mom and sister who live in Boston recently, and the way he says water that's how he says water. So I think that's adorable. And so I was FaceTiming with my mom and my sister, and I said, guys, get this. And I go, honey, say what comes out of the faucet. What liquid comes out of the faucet? And he goes, blood.
Now, you're on tour at the moment with your new show, Meat.
Meat.
Yeah. Look at that photo of you with the tash.
Yeah, that's a pretty severe photo, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like something off Tinder, isn't it? I don't know. You know.
I mean, I wouldn't know, but yeah.
You do get a bit political in your show about the NHS. Now, we probably don't appreciate it over here because we've got it.
Yeah,
you see,
yeah.
you've come from America and you've seen the NHS. What, in your eyes, what's so good about it?
Well, it's really nice to do something like go in and have a baby. I don't have babies, but my wife has them all the time.
Thanks for clearing that up.
When you go in there, and they just take care of you and then say, hey, have a great life, little baby, and good job, Mom, and then they send you on your way. And then they don't send you a bill for $1,300, even when you have insurance, like a month later. It's just awful.
Is that true?
Absolutely. If you have a healthy baby, no complications, 100% you get a bill for over $1,000 a month after you get home. So that's not even weird. Like, talk to any American, they know somebody who that's happened to. So the NHS, if people try to take it away from you, you just have to go up to them and you just have to push them off of a very high mountain because it's so wonderful, the NHS.
God, what happens if On the subject of politics, I've got to ask about Donald Trump.
Yes.
Now, he's just taken Florida.
He sure did, yeah.
Yeah. Are you worried about him?
I'm not worried about... I'm worried about the virulent racism that he harnesses and uses like a weapon. So he's totally a dangerous, disgusting, monster person, orange bigot. I don't think that he'll be the president of the United States of America.
Chatty Man we've got NHS, Trump. It's like question time. You, the lady with the beard. Yeah, you. Like Chatty Man, yeah. But I'm not that into politics, as you know, but I am fascinated by Donald Trump's hair. I don't know if you are. You have it well. I mean, even Elton John was going, what the fuck is that? You know? It looks like two of Bruce's wigs having a fight, doesn't it?
So good.
I was wondering about Donald Trump, how his hair works, what's underneath it.
How it works.
No, do you know what I mean? Because it actually looks like it hurts.
Yeah.
It's so I found this app that shows you what Donald Trump looks like, makes me look like him, So... Look, can you see that on there?
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's...
And then I also got this wig. Hey, let's build that wall! What else does he say? What else does he say?
I am very wealthy. I'd like to pay a Mexican woman to do a duty on me.
A Mexican woman to do a duty on me? I'm very rich.
You're the greatest. Oh, that's monstrous.
Here, Rob, you have a go. Go on now.
Oh, no. Oh.
Look at it!
So disgusting.
With that
Oh, kill me. I'm so ugly. Put me out of my misery. Kill me. I'm as ugly on the outside as I am on the inside. Run me over. Back up and run over again. I'm so sorry, Mexico. I'm sorry.
Oh, my God.
I enjoyed that.
Yeah, get it all out. Good luck with the rest of the tour.
Thank you.
When's it on till?
May 13th is when you guys can all come. And then you can go to robdelaney.com for the rest of the dates around the country.
And it's all over and everywhere.
It's all over the whole friggin' joint.
Your meat's everywhere.
It's all, yeah.
Hey, high five. Give it up for Rob Delaney, everyone. Don't go anywhere, because after the break I'll be chatting to the stars of E4's smash hit sci-fi The Aliens, and All Saints will be performing live. See you in part 4. Welcome back to part 4. All Saints will be performing live right here very shortly. But look who's dropped by. It's only Michaela Cole and Michael Bleeding Socker from E4's The Aliens. Michaela was, of course, in Chewing Gum and The Brilliant Top Boy, and Michael was in Being Human and the fantastic This Is England. I love that bloody show. Now, we've got to talk about your new show, Aliens. Now, for anyone who hasn't seen it yet, it's sort of like District 9 meets Misfits, meets The Wire, meets Jeremy Kyle, meets Babe Station, meets Hollyoaks, meets Who Do You Think You Are, meets Drugs Live, but good. How would you describe it?
I guess there's a group of people in one place, and aliens landed on the Earth about 40 years ago, and we don't know what to do with them because we can't live amongst them. Their hair makes us high. It's creating a new drug.
That's weird, isn't it? That hair. Do you know, in the show, hair, everything, you burn it, don't you? Then you get off your face.
And it burns green.
Yeah. I wonder how much Brian May would be worth. Because he's got a lot of hair. Everyone would be buzzing for years. Well, let's take a look at an exclusive clip. This is Michael and Michaela in action in the trailer for The Aliens.
There is going to be a war. You just don't see it yet.
There's this girl we both know. She says you'll do whatever I tell you to.
From now on, we should just surround ourselves with positive role models. Come and see me.
It was a trap. Yeah, she made out like they shared the hots for you, but the whole time she was delivering you to me.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Now, people who's allergic to sci-fi shouldn't be put off by this, should it? Because it's very gritty, isn't it? It's not filmed like Doctor Who and stuff, is it? It's like proper gritty and down to earth and real.
Yeah, and the aliens don't have any, like, special powers, really. They can't do anything special.
They've got bigger willies, haven't they?
That is
that's
true.
a special power, I think, in itself.
Because E.T. used to just point his finger.
Who knows what he did with it after?
Yeah. Oh, well, I can't watch E.T. now. That's disgusting. Oh, no! Now, the story's set in Britain, but you filmed it in Bulgaria. How was that? Because I'm looking for somewhere romantic, you know, like a city break.
All right.
What's the nightlife in Bulgaria like? Is it nice?
It's really good, actually, because
I've never ever seen anything about Bulgaria.
Yes. So I like hip-hop, I like R&B.
Yeah.
So I found the one and only hip-hop club in Bulgaria.
Yeah, you did.
It's called Sugar, and I loved it there because, you know, I'd walk in, and just because I'm black, people would kind of worship me, and I loved it. You know, just throwing hands, I'll be like, yeah! They'd be like, yeah, you're like Jay-Z. I'm like, yes, I am. I made friends with the DJ. I made friends with the manager. That was like,
my God!
Yeah.
And your character has a sideline running a kinky alien webcam.
She's a cam girl.
Yeah. How do you find filming those scenes as an alien?
Yeah, no, as an alien. Not only is she a cam girl, she's an alien.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you like show your third breast off or something?
Yeah, that's it. It's in my back. It's the middle one in the back. So you've just got a bit of arse, a bit of tit right there. Just in the back. No, really, I had to just kind of go, get over yourself, Michaela. Stop being all, I don't want to show my titties. Just get over it. Just get over it. You've got a job to do. So,
Don't want to show my titties.
You speak to the director.
I don't want to show my titties.
Where do you stand on age? Do you think there exists? Is there someone out there? Be honest with me.
Prince, for example, I always thought may be an alien.
Okay,
yeah, that's the one I'm like most certain of.
You think he's an alien?
Yeah.
Why Prince? What makes you think he's
Is
an
it
alien?
because he's like really small?
No, it's not only small, his talent, he's like sometimes I'm like Beyonce. You're like too talented. Where'd you get it from? Not Earth. Thus, you must be an alien.
Oh, hey, look, you're a writer, actor, producer. You're a fucking alien.
I never said I wasn't an alien.
Oh my God, what an exclusive. Good luck with the rest of the aliens. When's it on?
Tuesday.
Tuesday?
Yeah.
E4?
Yeah, 9 p.m.
Wicked. Give it up for Michaela Cole and Michael Socker, everybody. That's it for tonight's show. A massive thank you to Steve Coogan, All Saints, Rob Delaney, and of course, Michaela Cole and Michael Socker. On next week's show, I'll be joined by will.i.am, Boy George, Paloma McCabe, and Ricky Wilson from The Voice. Fresh Meats, Jack Whitehall, Joe Thomas, Charlotte Ritchie and Greg McHugh will be dropping by, and the incredible Years and Years will be performing live. But now, with one strike, it's All Saints!
Stone cold, you wake me when the phone vibrates. Your voice sounds dull, but loud enough to hear you. Distant echoes of my heart embrace. Silently numb, I'm waiting for the storm to come. I'm waiting for the storm to come. Listen to your love that gun. I'm waiting for the storm to come. And with one strike, my world lights up in a fire. I call it a sign. Don't need hindsight. I'll make my emotions clear and then disappear. With one strike, with one strike, shattered pieces of your words take aim. Your poison tongue, but I don't wanna believe you. Torn up sketches of my own heartache, violently numb. I'm ready for the storm to come. I'm ready for the storm to come. Listen to your love that gun. I'm ready for the storm to come. And with one strike, my world lights up in a fire. I call it a sign. Don't need hindsight. I'll make my emotions clear and then disappear. And with one strike, my world lights up in a fire. I call it a sign. And with one strike, with one strike, with one strike, one strike, with one strike, with one strike. I don't want to stay, time to go. I don't want to be in this home. Broken promises, time to leave. I had everything that you needed. I don't want you go back. Time to go. I don't want you go back. It is my own mind. Broken, watch you go back. Time to leave. I had everything that you need. And with one strike, my world lights up in a fire. I call it a sign. Don't need
What a lineup we have for you tonight. I'll be talking bust-ups, backstage bitching and big hats when the stars of The Voice drop by. Jack Whitehall, Joe Thomas, Charlotte Ritchie and Greg McHugh from Channel 4's Fresh Meat will be taking the Ultimate University Challenge.
Traffic cone. Yes. A pornographic magazine.
Yes.
And a Scottish man trapped underneath the television.
And the brilliant Years and Years will be chatting and performing live right here later. But before all that, what a week it's been. The government has been in chaos after Ian Duncan Smith resigned over George Osborne's budget and his cuts to disability benefits. George Osborne now has a big hole in his finances to plug. I don't know what he's got in mind, but I hear there's good money in a sex tape with Hulk Hogan. Did you see that? Duncan Smith is expected to keep his head down for a few days, which, when your head looks like a white chocolate Easter egg, probably makes sense. Twitter celebrated its 10th birthday. God, was it only 10 years ago that I could go through an entire day without being told I was a bender who should piss off? I don't know how I even managed it, you know. And you have to express yourself in 140 characters. Again, that's good for me, because before Twitter, some of the death threats I got were very waffly. And Twitter means we've known about the big events in history as they've happened. Hashtag I am Caitlin. Hashtag Arab Spring. Hashtag OMG. Has anyone else spotted Davina's camel toe on Sport Relief? Did you see it? Oh my God, what was going on? The stars of Fresh Meat and Years will be here later, but first give it up for the stars who've been involved in more battles, steals and knockouts on a Saturday night than the regulars at my local Yateses. From The Voice, it's Will I Am, Ricky Wilson, Paloma Faith and Boy George!
Will's here. Apparently you're like headmaster.
Yeah, third year in a row.
Now listen, we've got to talk about The Voice. Are you enjoying this series?
Yeah.
Yes. I am. Now you've been from the start. How dope do you think it's been?
I think it's
How dope?
I think this season is super dope, actually. No, really. I think I'm so happy and thrilled to have George on the panel and Paloma and Ricky back. Ricky's back. Hey. I love that.
Bookended by two people who've done it before, us in the middle.
Last time you were on here, you were lined up to be on the X Factor, weren't you?
There were kind of conversations that never really came, and I always kind of fancied doing one of the shows. I always thought it would be great to get on one of those panels. You know, you sit at home and you think,
every Saturday night,
I have to do a better job than that. I don't know what they're talking about. I don't, you know. And then you do it, and it's a whole other thing. But I was very excited when I got The Voice. Because I love it, 'cause it's about singing. Yeah. And I think the thing that surprised me is that you can get involved with the singers. Yeah. It isn't just a TV show. You do get to kind of influence what they do.
And you get really emotionally attached, don't you? And like
that's
really
just us,
get
though,
close.
isn't it?
Yeah, we're so committed.
And can I say one thing I've noticed with The Voice is you do genuinely feel like, maybe you don't, but you feel like you spend a lot of time with them and you know them. And because sometimes on the X Factor, you know, they go, now over to my girl who's...
What's her name?
Jill? You know. Now, doing shows like this, you're often a lot of the time, look, here's your dreams. How hard have you found it? Does it get easier for you? Because you've been there 5 years. Does it get easier for you to say, sorry, I'm picking you, not you?
So let's say it's 1995. I just took a time machine back to 1995. One of my first meetings. Did somebody crush and step on my little dreams? Yes, you know it. Let's rewind back to 1996. Fast forward from 1995, but still in the past. Yeah. Did somebody crush my dreams in 96? Damn right they crushed my dreams in 1996. But guess what? Then somebody actually put a little wand on my little dream.
No. You need to to get back in that time machine, quick! God knows where you've ended up.
But that's a tough business to be in. I mean, I was thinking this the other day. It is really tough, and I think the longer you're in it, the more you sort of just think it's going to last forever. This is the thing, that you have to have that kind of belief. That's what the difference is between somebody who sort of doesn't believe in themselves and someone who does. You just got to have that tenacity and say, nothing's going to stop me. I'm unemployable. I never kept any job for more than like 3 weeks.
Unemployable.
Unemployable. I couldn't get any job and couldn't keep it for any time until I was always getting fired. Always.
Well, I think in terms of the voice, like when people say, you know, you crush their dreams, like if they should carry on, shouldn't they? Like, I feel like everyone on our teams has the capability to be a success, but it's up to them to kind of make it.
It's what you do with it.
Well, let's have a look at a clip. This is Ricky, Will, Paloma and Boy George in action earlier this series in the blind auditions on The Voice.
Ladies and gentlemen, over the next 9 hours, we shall attempt to find a superstar.
The next one's going to be... Next one.
Don't leave me in. Don't leave me out in the rain. Bring back the nights when I had you beside me. And break my heart. Say you love me again. And do this hurt you come when you walked out the door and walked out of my life. And cry these tears. Cry so bad tonight. And break my heart, babe. Come back and say you love and break my heart. Oh, sweet darling, without you, I just can't.
Oh, yeah. I definitely made that my own.
Is this your pitch?
Yeah.
Are we going to pitch it?
If you don't go with me...
We've just turned 4 times, so we have to pitch and then you choose whose team you're going to go.
If you don't go with me, you have to go back in the closet for 100 years.
Listen, I'm not interested in what you three have to say. I like Ricky, because when it comes to smooth, he's got those... What is your secret? Because you reminded me of that snake in Jungle Book. Trust in me, trust in me.
This is the interesting thing, because on the first series I did it, I would write down things I'd say to people to try and win them onto my team. And I had it all written down, so they'd come out and I'd go, I think you're amazing. The next, whoever, I think this is brilliant. And I'd be quite smooth about it. And this series, it's the first time I haven't prepared anything, and I just tell the truth. And it's so much easier telling the truth than telling a lie. It's not a very funny answer, but it's an answer.
No, it comes from the heart. Because I was thinking they should make it fair and even things out.
Yeah.
And by making you look and sound a bit minging. Now, listen. You see, we've got some lines you used to pitch on the auto cue. Could you, like, talk into that? Because it's a minging app, it makes you minging.
I don't want to do a different voice. I don't really know what to say. But you knocked me sideways. My heart was leaping out my chest. So thank you so much. It was amazing.
You sounded like a really northern... You sounded like a northern Darth Vader.
Oh, my God.
Oh, Paloma, what do you look like? Oh, my God, Paloma, look at the state of it.
We're just really wondering on the team because...
Oh, it's horrible.
As far as I'm concerned, you're the greatest singer we've seen on the show so far.
George, you have a...
the link.
Hold on. I am Plumber 5, a.k.a. Alan Carr. And you can sing on my show. Oh, my God, I look really scary.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Never have work done. Note to self. Shall I do them?
No, I don't want to do chatty face. I want to be big lips, man.
Oh,
yeah. No,
oh my God!
They do not know where I come from when I do what I do. Everybody know when I do what I do. I do what I do. I do what I do.
And you're back in the room. Now, the live shows kick off on BBC One this weekend, so let's have a sneaky peek at what's in store this Saturday on The Voice.
This Saturday is the lives.
This is what it's all about. Take a risk, be brave.
It's the ultimate test.
This is real pressure. It's not just about singing. It's about survival.
Harry, wasn't Harry great? Listen, you two, you've been rocking some headgear this series. Are you going to wear anything different? Are you going to out-hat each other on Saturday night?
Well, Will looks like a little acorn in that.
You do?
Yeah, I'm a chocolate acorn.
Yeah. Well, I hope you don't mind, but I did get you something to wear on Saturday night because you know how technical you are.
Yeah.
You know that, and you know you got told off for tweeting during the show. Now, this is technical and a hat. Hat facts. Isn't that good? And you get the facts come out, yeah? No one knows you're tweeting. No one knows you're getting any other information. Would you wear this on Saturday? Please say yes.
So here, check it out. So boom. So this is a canon facts, right? Let's get the facts straight. Oh no.
Now that's funny. Get your facts straight. That is good. That's good. So what's going on with your Axis series? Are you going to wear something like bigger and better and...
Actually, I had something on today that was black and white.
Yeah.
And then Boy George was like, yo, you know I got that, I'm wearing that today. So I'm like, you know what, Boy George? I grew up watching your whole freaking stylery, and so I'm gonna change my clothes because you own this look.
Yeah.
Right, so am I gonna wear a big hat on Saturday? No. I'm probably gonna wear not a big hat, okay? But I will wear...
All that for that. Just one simple question. Will you be wearing a hat?
I will
5 minutes later, no.
I will be wearing a hat.
But I'm just worried because your hats are getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
Well, I've got something for you as well, a little. Please stand up, stand up.
God.
No, please stand up. Bring it down.
Oh, moly!
This hat. Get under the hat. Get under the hat. It's huge. That's a big hat. We'll have a little break. We've still got loads more to chat about. And join us again in a couple of minutes where I'll be unveiling my very own singing talent show and Jack Whitehall and the stars of Fresh Meat. We're dropping by. See you in part 2. Welcome back, Jack Whitehall and the stars of Fresh Meat. We'll be here in just a tick, and years we'll be chatting and performing later. But look who's still here. It's only Will I Am, Boy George, Paloma Faith and Ricky Bleeding Wilson from The Voice. Now, before the break, we're talking about the live shows that start on Saturday night. What are you going to do if Emma Willis has that baby of hers?
I think it's probably likely she will have the baby.
I'm going to Brian Blessed it with the umbilical.
Oh, yeah.
Are you getting it alive?
What?
Yeah, say it pops out.
With Emma Willis, I mean, she's so beautiful. You could do anything.
She has beautiful eyes.
Because listen, there's been rumours Emma's going to present you when it goes on ITV. Do you know what you're doing? Are you going to go with it? Are you staying? Who's making the mind up? Are you in? Are you out? Tell me everything.
You're such a gossip.
I love it. I love the show, but nobody really knows whether they want us or not.
It's a brilliant show.
Yeah.
You know, and I think we're all kind of gutted that it's leaving the BBC. I think I'm gutted that it's leaving the BBC because it's been so brilliant.
Yeah.
I wish
We're
they'd
scared of
kept
the
it.
unknown.
I'm not.
I'm not gonna go back and do The Voice when it comes back. This is my last one. But I always have to think about my dad and if ITV offered me a load of money and I'd say to my dad, yeah, I didn't want to do it because I didn't think it was right. He'd go, you fucking
Get
what?
to your room.
Do
Get
it!
to your room now.
And pay
Ricky.
off your fucking mortgage.
So I remember the first time I came on this show. I was like, that Alan Carr guy is awesome.
I don't like this word, the past tense. When I came on, I liked you.
No, I still do. I
Wicked.
enjoy this show. and ITV is great.
This is Channel 4.
Stop effing with me.
Effing with me? You've just changed bloody channels. I'm like on Channel 4. This is awkward. Anyway, I've come up with a music show of my own here on Channel 4. And I was hoping you lot would take part in the first episode. Cue the titles. Now, the rules of the game are so simple. We're going to play in 4 of your best-known music videos and you're going to take it in turns to shred the video and make the person sound as bad as possible. Like this. If you love it like I love it, and you feel what I feel inside, if you want it like I want it, then baby, let's get it tonight. If you feel it, say hell yeah. Hell yeah. Say hell yeah. Hell yeah.
It's quite pub singy like that.
Yeah, thank
Oh, good. Can I do Paloma?
Do you want to? We've got Only Love Can Hurt like this.
Can I do
But-
Paloma?
yeah.
Can I do Paloma doing Alan Carr doing Bowie?
This I've got to see. Yeah.
I'll tell myself.
OK, you've got to make us sound as bad as possible, George. This is the shred. It's Boy George.
I tell myself, don't mean a thing. And I wake up, and I'm holding me. But when you're not there, I crumble again. I don't care that much, but I die without you.
Will.i.am, do you want to do it?
Oh, no.
What song is it?
Karma Chameleon.
Go over there.
Go over there, come on. This is your moment. This is your perfect moment.
Cool.
There's loving in your eyes all the way. If you listen to your lies, what would you say? I'm a man. I have convictions. I'm a man kind of who doesn't know how to spell.
Sing along.
You come and go. You come and go. Whoa. Come, clearly on. You come and go. You come and go. Whoa. Love is so easy, and colors that like my dreams. Red, gold, and green.
Come on, Paloma, please.
If it never be said that romance is dead, 'cause there's so little else occupying my head. There is nothing I need except the function to breathe, but I'm not really fast. Doesn't
Shred will have a second series.
Is Ricky not going to do it?
Yeah, do you want Ricky? What do you want to do?
Yeah.
Come on, Ricky. Do Will I Am.
But I haven't rehearsed.
All eyes on us, I want to scream and shout and let it all out. And scream and shout and let it all out. Who's saying ooh wee ooh, ooh wee ooh wee ooh? Who's saying ooh wee ooh, wee ooh wee ooh? I want to scream and shout and let it all out. Scream and shout and let it all out. Who's saying oh wee oh, wee oh wee oh? You are rocking with will.i.am and Britney, bitch. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Bring the action, rock and roll. Everybody lose control. I'm not doing it.
Ricky's the winner of the first series of the Shred. We've got to go now, because Call the Midwife's on after.
No, seriously. This is not on ITV?
Now, if I'm... Good luck to all of you with the rest of The Voice. It's on Bravo on Sunday. You can't miss it. It's on at 1 p.m. after Songs of Praise. Give it up for will.i.am, Ricky Wilson, for Low of a Favour, Boy George! The Incredible Years and Years will be chatting and performing live right here later. But first, go nuts, go wild for the hottest selection of fresh meat since Harvester launched their legendary 7-way sausage surprise. It's Jack Whitehall, Charlotte Ritchie, Joe Thomas and Greg McHugh.
Let's go crazy, crazy, crazy till we see the sun. I know we only remember love, pretend it's love. And never knew I'd ever stop for anyone. Tonight, let's get some.
Jesus, what's Oh my God, look at you. Matt, God, you're like Matt LeBlanc round the cenotaph. What's going on here?
I had a bit of an accident.
What happened?
Right, what happened was I was undercover in North Korea, right?
Oh, bullshit, come on.
I slipped on some stairs.
He got attacked by a bear, Alan, like in The Revenant.
Oh, my God.
He was out picking heather in Scotland and the bear just came at him and sat on his leg.
Oh, my God.
So just sat
For real.
You're pulling my piss.
I'm pulling your able-bodied leg.
Now, Greg, you look like you could do with a drink.
Yeah.
What are you having? Fancy a pint or
Yeah,
anything?
I'll have a pint, yeah, please, yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
Did you ever work in a bar?
Yeah, I used to work in a bar. I got told off once for saying ice and a slice because you said you're attracting the wrong kind of clientele. Oh, there you go. Look at that, love. Pass that along. Lovely. Have a sip and pass it along because I want to get on with talking to you. Yeah, share it. Just pass it along. Yeah, I'll get this one on the go then. Now, next Monday night, we're going to be saying an emotional goodbye to fresh meat when it comes to an end on Channel 4. And I promised myself that I wouldn't cry, but... I can't believe it's all over, you know? I just didn't think. It's been one of the best. It's attached to the glasses, just out.
You've got a red T-shirt now.
Oh, shit, can you see my nipples?
Sexy.
Oh, you lucky bastard.
It's also gone quite heavily on the crotch area, which
this
is
looks
not...
wrong,
yeah,
doesn't
it
it?
really does.
Oh, this didn't work.
You're
oh,
so
no.
sad about the end of Fresh Meat that you've wet yourself.
Now, let's have a look at a clip. This is Jack... Charlotte Greg in action in an exclusive clip. I can't believe that. Don't put lager in my eyes. No, I don't want to try Carlsberg. Oh, no. He's putting Carlsberg in my...
Just do the link.
My eyes are getting pissed. Exclusive clip.
might do something amazing, like kill cancer.
You're not going to cure cancer.
Hate's gonna hate. Don't come round to me when you've got cancer.
I won't.
Well, you won't be able to if you've got cancer of the legs.
Bands? Oh, I'm going to miss you guys.
What about you, Kings? You don't have anything lined up, do you?
Actually, I've just got an interview for a position at an internet radio station.
Oh, that's so brilliant. Well done.
I mean, it's only for trainee broadcast assistant researcher, but, you know, I'm going to work on some shout-outs anyway. Because I figure, like, I don't know, 3 months in the mailroom, they'll probably put me on one of the late-night slots. 2 till 6, maybe. Maybe 10 till 12, if they like my eclectic blend of music and chat. Which I think they will.
Actually smell like a bottle bank. Thank you. So listen, people look back on their student days through rose-tinted glasses, and it was grim, and it was grim being a student, weren't it?
Yeah, it was grim.
It wasn't all good.
But I think that's good. That's part of the experience.
It's formative.
I think people get the wrong idea of university from things like the university boat race. Because that's this weekend, isn't it? And you watch the university boat race, you're like, that's not real university.
No.
Or there's jacked up Americans in the boat and they're all like nice with schweffy hair. That's not a university. They should do a real university boat race. This is my idea, right?
Yeah.
And it's like Manchester Met versus Salford Uni. You do it in a canal.
Yeah.
2 teams of students, each in a trolley with a traffic cone as and then the winner's the one that gets to shore and does a Jaeger bomb with Claire Balding.
That is good. That is. We've got to take a break there, you lot. Join us again in a couple of minutes when we'll be getting the goss on the last ever fresh meat. I'm not going to cry again. No. And I'll be putting their knowledge of student life to the test. And years we'll be chatting and performing. See you in part 3. The brilliant years and years will be chatting and performing in just a bit. But look who's still here. It's only fresh meats. Jack Whitehall, Charlotte Ritchie, Joe Thomas and Greg McBloomin' Now, before the break, we're talking about the last ever fresh meat. Are you going to be emotional?
Oh, very sad.
Genuinely.
Yeah, I think so. For the last episode, we're all getting together to watch it with the writers and lots of other people that worked on it. So to all cry together.
Yeah.
Or not, and we'll watch who doesn't.
Yeah. I think it'll be
Yeah,
like...
it'll be really fun.
It'll be, you know, hysterical. I think we'll be screaming and crying.
Will there be snot bubbles?
I think, yeah. There'll be loads of snot bubbles.
The last scene we did as a group, we had this scene where we were all doing, and it wasn't a sad scene, but I cried every time. Well, I cry everything, Alan. Like, everything makes me cry now. I feel like I'm like a pregnant woman. I'm always...
How old are you? How old
27. I don't know what it is. I cried at an episode of Deal or No Deal once.
That's too much.
I cried on Deal or No Deal.
You did! Did you have the thing then?
No, I didn't. It was like, because all the money was going for Stand Up to Cancer, and like, you know, if it was just for me, like buying like a caravan or a speedboat, I would have taken a chance. But this is like someone, no, and then the banker was ringing up. I was like, fuck off. You know what I mean? It's like very emotional.
I love that you had that reaction, because I did the £1 million drop with my dad, and we won £300,000, which is the most they've ever won on the £1 million drop. My dad was amazing on it. And I came off and I was like, Dad, how are you so good? You were so convinced of these answers and you didn't worry about it, and that's why we won all that money. And he went, well, it was for charity, so I didn't really give a fuck. I was like... you know, for me. I'm glad Davina didn't ask you that question. You're an evil bastard.
Now, the show has been a great springboard for all of you. What have you got coming up next?
I'm going on tour next year.
Oh!
Yeah. Going to little pubs at the moment, trying out some material. Oh. Greg's doing a Gary Tank Commander tour in October in Scotland.
Yeah.
And I've got a film coming out on the 21st of April called Kicking Off.
Is that the one where you play a Cockney?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
Go on then.
Down the apples and pears, mate.
It's how I fell out of the club.
Talking of Cockneys, can we talk about Danny Dyer's appeal videos on Comic Relief? Oh my God, it was amazing. I mean, I've never wanted to donate more. Look at this little sort. She hasn't eaten in months. Get on a blower. Look at her boat race. Unbelievable. The whole situation here is naughty. Get on a phone. Brilliant. You should do every appeal video.
Just so you can save them from not having Danny Dyer coming to visit them ever again.
And Joe, what are you doing, love?
I don't know. I'm not sure that I might talk about what I'm doing. I'm doing a thing, but it's not.
Top secret?
He's
a
not
spy.
because it's
Spy.
not because it's well, I just don't know if I'm allowed to.
Well, just say, is it a film? Is
It's
it
a TV show. It's a TV. Written, constructed reality.
Now, for the past 5 years, you've been playing the most famous students in the country on Fresh Meat, so I thought tonight we should see how much you've learned about actual student life. Are you up for it?
Let's do this.
Yeah.
Yes.
OK, then let's play Universe Meaty Challenge. Hello, I'm Jeremy Bloody Paxman, and welcome to another edition of Universe Meaty Challenge. Tonight's show is a fresh meat derby where two teams will be battling it out to find out who knows the most about what it's like to be filthy student scum. Let's meet the teams from Pembroke College, Cambridge and the University of Manchester. It's Joe Thomas and Jack Whitehall. And from the University of Stirling and the University of Bristol, it's Greg McHugh and Charlotte Ritchie. Right then, you lazy, good-for-nothing wasters. Fingers on buttons, and here's your starter for 10. Question 1. When he was a student, the actor Greg McHugh once got so drunk that he passed out and got trapped under what household object? Yes, Thomas.
Suit of armour.
No, well, you can guess, but what was it?
It was a television.
Correct.
Yeah.
Under a television?
Yeah, it was resting on something, and I came in and fell over and knocked myself out on the edge of a speaker and then hit the thing that was holding the TV, and then the TV landed on my back, and I woke up with the TV on my back.
You're quite clumsy.
I am quite clumsy.
Alcoholic.
How very dare you.
Question 2. Underneath your desk, you'll find 2 glasses of the sort of thing you'd find at a student party. Have a taste and tell me what drinks make up the cocktail.
Oh, no.
McHugh, Ritchie.
Sambuca.
Yes.
WKD.
And
Yes.
hand sanitizer.
Smell of ice.
Yes, that's one. 2-1. Come on, what's the other 2? Yes.
Vodka.
No, Lambrini and Scrumpy Jack. Delicious. For an extra point, what do Kim and Aggie say is the best way to get blue WKD out of a carpet? Yes.
A straw.
Correct. Suck it up. That's what she said. Why did Jack Whitehall's landlord take a disliking to him and his housemates after they'd been in their shared house for 1 month?
He met them.
Have a point. Do you know what it is, Jack?
We missed the first month's rent because we bought a crossbow.
How posh was that? A crossbow?
What's the next question?
OK. The next question. On daytime TV, how did former Bargain Hunt presenter Tim Wonnacott sign off at the end of every episode?
Chat shit, get banged.
I wish it was. No, that's wrong. This is what he did.
Oh my God, you do actually look quite like him. Actually, no, you look more like a Dutch porn star.
See you next week on Bargain Hunt. Right? Right? That's how we did it. Thank you.
Ja, hi.
Hallo.
Hi, ja.
Schnell, schnell.
Hi.
Das ist gut.
Ja, I'm Alan Automobil.
Take me up the bus lane. OK, name me 5 things you might find in a typical student's bedroom.
A bed. I'm sorry, I've lost it.
Traffic cone.
Yes.
Of
course.
A shoe with the remnants of some beans in it.
Yes.
A pornographic magazine.
Yes.
And a Scottish man trapped underneath a television.
OK, now, Joe, there's one thing students love in their rooms, and that's traffic cones.
My God, yes.
Now, there's a bit of work going on around the back of the studio. I want you to nick me a cone without getting caught.
Not a problem.
And you've got 30 seconds. Time starts now. Grab that cone.
Go, Joe!
Come
Go,
on! Get the cone!
Joe, go on!
Not being
Why
noticed.
is he walking backwards?
Because he's not being noticed.
Legend!
Now, would you all put your goggles on, please? Greg, Charlotte, you're up first. Take a look at these two fellas. All you've got to do is tell me which one you should go home with. OK, beer goggles. Which one are you finding the more attractive?
I like the antiques expert, A.
Right? Wrong.
I'm going to have to go with Greg's decision, the porn star on the left.
OK, Joe, Jack, I'm going to show you two ladies. All you've got to do is tell me which one you take home and which one's the munter. OK?
What is happening? B for a little amuse-bouche and then on to A after?
Yes. That's the right answer. Well done. That's me as Lauren Goodger. Look, that's me as Lauren Goodger for Heat magazine.
You look really nice. Yeah.
Final round. Right, Jack, this is for you, OK? Come with me, I'll show you. Yep. OK. You have to pile these dirty plates up as high as you can.
Oh, nice.
Without them falling over, OK?
OK.
It's called washing up Jenga, and this is for a bong.
OK.
OK. You've got 30 seconds. OK.
Yeah. OK.
As high as you get, really?
I'm doing it.
Oh.
Stay focused, mate.
Don't let us down, Jack.
Oh, no, come on, Jack.
Try the sponge, mate. Try the sponge.
Try the sponge.
Stop showing it, mate. Stop.
From your left.
Sponge.
No, we need to get some more of these.
No.
Oh, yes.
Oh, my God.
Tactic.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, my God. You've got 10 seconds.
Go on, mate. Go on.
You've got 10 seconds. Homophobic attack, Sarah. I can reveal that tonight's winners are Joe and Jack. Good luck with the last ever Fresh Meat. It's on Monday.
Monday night.
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock.
Fantastic. Give it up for Jack Whitehall, Charlotte Ritchie, Joe Thomas and Greg McHugh, everyone. We've got to take a break there, but don't go anywhere because the amazing Years and Years will be chatting and performing live right here in just a minute. See you in part 4. Welcome back to part 4. Look who's dropped by. It's only Ollie, Mikey and Emery from Years and Blooming Years. You've had one hell of a year. I mean, listen to this. You topped the BBC Sound List of 2015. You sold over 2.5 million singles in the UK. Your album's gone platinum. You had a sell-out tour in America with Ellie Goulding. You're about to start a giant European tour. You've been on Chatty Man twice. You've met Peter Andre. Woo! It doesn't get much better than that, does it? Because a few years ago, you were playing to One Man and His Dog, weren't you? Now you've sold out, is it Wembley Arena?
Yeah. That's the one.
Oh, my God. What did you do when you heard the news?
It's all a bit, I don't know, that actually, that we've sold out Wembley Arena has been the first, like, a proper, like, oh, my gosh, we've definitely done something right. Like, because I feel like most people, you'd be like, in the street, if you met someone in the street, you'd be like, have you heard of Years and Years? They might be like, oh, I don't know. You might sing a song and they might go, oh, yeah, I know that song. And then if you said they've sold out Wembley, they'd probably be like, no. That's insane. So that, to me, is like, it's just an amazing thing.
Now, you're going to perform your new single, Desire, for us in a minute.
Yep.
Now, can we talk about the video for a second?
Please.
It's filth. How did you talk your record company into basically giving you the money for you to make an orgy? It's disgusting. I caught an STD watching it.
I don't think they knew until we were filming it.
Yeah, we didn't tell them.
You didn't?
No, they knew. They were pretty supportive.
No, they knew.
They knew. They let us, I think, also they were like, oh, just do what you want now. Give it up.
Well, if you haven't seen it already, this is Years and Years in action in the video for Desire.
Is it desire? Or is it love that I'm feeling for you? I want desire. I want to see what you're willing to lose.
Now, for the record, can you confirm that no extras were shagged in the making of that video?
Definitely not on set, but maybe after.
You've got a girlfriend, haven't you?
I do.
How does she feel about you mincing around at these gay orgies?
Gay orgy. There's lots of sexualities going on. You don't have to be gay to go to the orgy.
You've said it's a poly, multi, hetero, homo, sappho, intergender, queer music video. What does that mean? Because when I was growing up, you used to call people like that half rice, half chips.
What's the
you know, when you have a curry and you think, oh, do I fancy rice or chips? And if you've got a nice person behind the thing that goes, you give me some chips and some rice. It's a scientific term for someone bisexual.
What does it mean? It just means everything inclusive. You know, because
You don't
it doesn't
judge.
matter. Exactly, it doesn't matter what gender or sexuality you are. We're all in an umbrella, which is there's lots of different sexualities and identities, and it's very fluid. You know,
that's
so
nice.
that's kind of what I meant by that.
Yeah, every hole's a goal. Good luck with the tour. And you're going to perform for us now. You go and get yourself ready, my love. Years and years, everyone! Knock 'em dead. That's it for tonight's show. A massive thank you to will.i.am, Boy George, Paloma Faith and Ricky Wilson from The Voice, the stars of Fresh Meat, and of course the brilliant Years and Years. On next week's show I'll be joined by the amazing Ariana Grande, 8 out of 10 cat star Jimmy Carr, and there'll be music from Izzy Bizzy. But now with Desire, it's Years and Years!
And I must be tough. I must behave. I must keep fighting. Don't give it up. 'Cause I want nothing but giving, making me lose my cool.